Hey guys, welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to brighten up the place. Let's get into this reality chat. Kimzolciak. I don't know if she's using a Bierman anymore, so I'm not even going to put that on her. Because as you know, Kroy is like, I'm done. I tried. I said we were going to try to work it out, but I just can't take it anymore. And so he's begging the courts pretty much at this point to allow him to sell the house, have custody of the children that he shares with Kim, and, to be able to pay some bills. And it's hard to feel sorry for him because at this point in time, hindsight is always 20/20, but he was warned. He was warned by his own mom that he cut off, thanks to her, and I believe the sister as well. But not just that, he was warned because of who she is and how she lived. He was not ready for it, and now he's got nothing to show for it but a bunch of racked up debts, a lot of kids, and a lot of headaches and some lawsuits. And so while I don't wish that upon anybody, it's hard for me to feel sorry for him. But anyway, Reality T is reporting about this, and they're saying that he's financially destitute being with Kim at this point. So as they're going through this divorce, the financial ruin is what is pretty much the central theme of all of this. So they're saying Kim seems to be covering her eyes, plugging her ears with her fingers and singing la 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 la. When faced with all of the money, just destruction that she and Kroy have right now. And they're saying Kroy has been trying to get Kim to sign off on selling the Georgia mansion that they share, which right now is actually in pre-foreclosure. And we know it's been in foreclosure a few times, right? I'm not sure what would happen if he were to file for bankruptcy, if she would have to file as well. I don't really know how that works when you're married, and it may be different in different states. I don't really know. But if he were to file for bankruptcy, I'm not sure if that would save the home. It might. But I don't know, because I believe sometimes in bankruptcy, they will allow you to keep your home and you don't have to sell it in order to pay bills, especially if it's your main residence. And I don't think, which is crazy to say that, not saying that he was wealthy, but he was an NFL player at one point for a few years, to not invest in any type of real estate at all is just pretty messed up. And putting all of that money, like she bragged about, into this mansion that they have, all to lose it would be crazy. But he wants to try to start paying some of the debt collectors, so he wants to sell the home, but she's not budging. So the story is that he is begging a judge to let him move forward with selling their home. And this time, Kroy got very blunt in new court filings, and he's pointing all fingers at Kim and trying to convey just how dire their situation really is. He has maintained for weeks that it's way past time to put the house on the market so they can start to pay these debts that they have. The house is in pre-foreclosure again, like I just said, and has a $1.1 million lien for unpaid taxes. I don't know how much the house is worth, but when you have a lien on your home and you try to sell it, whatever you get for that sale, the lien is going to be handled. So I'm assuming that's one of the reasons why he wants to sell the house, to get that lien handled. And then he's frustrated that she wants to delay the process and blames her for the state of the finances. And you know that it's been said about all of the reckless spending that she's been doing, as well as the gambling. And it is absolutely bananas. So he not only wants to sell the mansion to pay some bills, but he wants to be able to live separately because right now they're living under the same roof. And listen, I can't imagine what it's like no matter how many square feet that home has. I don't care if it's 20,000 square feet. I wouldn't want to stay under the same roof, live under the same roof with someone that I can't stand. That's a hard thing to do, no matter how big the place is. And he says, and I quote in the court filing, that toxicity enveloping the marital home is extremely detrimental to the mental and emotional well-being of the children. And listen, I can definitely say that I believe that. It's not healthy for children to be in an atmosphere like that. And Kim doesn't strike me as the type that is quietly upset. She's going to curse you out, say every profane word that she can think of. And kids are probably speaking those same words too, because she was probably speaking those words around them all the time anyway. But I don't know. I don't know if she's just sitting, like, you know, she loved to talk about how she asks, believes, and receives. So I don't know if she's just right now in this place of asking and believing and waiting to receive in order to get herself out of the mess that she's in. But, you know, it's funny to me because it's been reported that she's going to be on the next season of the Surreal Life. Now, if you're familiar with the Surreal Life, that's a reality show where they will bring a cast of people that may have been famous, may have been infamous, or a reality show. I wouldn't say reality show famous, but a reality show personality. They'll bring them together and they'll live under one roof for a few weeks. I don't really know how long they're living together, but they will do different challenges and things like that and kind of share their story. And she's one of the people that's going to be on this upcoming season, along with Macy Gray and Chet Hanks, who is Tom Hanks' son. But, you know, I want to ask you guys a question, and you let me know in the comment section. And not that this will ever happen, but to me, there's just this huge stigma when it comes to people, whether you're a celebrity or infamous or like Kim. I wouldn't call her a celebrity, but definitely a reality show personality. These reality shows, I didn't believe that they were meant for people to be on them forever, right? But if it works out for you and you make a lot of money over the years and you turn it into something else and turn it into a business, fine. But is there not honor in regular work anymore? Can you not go back to what you used to do for the sake of making money so that you can pay your bills, even if it may not be as much money as you used to make before? Because we know that Kim coming on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was kept by her boyfriend, who was a married man, Big Papa, which was extremely wrong. But I want to play this clip of something because it's very, it could be asked of her at this point in time now, where she stands, where she's going through this divorce. She's got all of these financial troubles. She's now going on the Surreal Life. I don't know what type of check she's going to be getting from that. And I don't know if she's going to be forced to pay any of her bills with it, which Kroy is trying to handle and trying to get out of this marriage and live separately. But yet and still, she used to brag about what she used to be, which a lot of people don't believe. But I want to play this clip and then, yeah, you let me know your thoughts.
My question is, if Cynthia's talking as my friend, you should protect me. I know that Sheree's going to step in as a friend and say, you know, Kim definitely isn't racist. She would hold a black baby or correct her in whatever manner. Instead of agreeing, saying Kim wouldn't even be in South Africa. I agree with you. Kim wouldn't do that. I mean, that's that what I'm saying. Why would I not go to an orphanage?
No offense to you, but you always make up an excuse not to go some damn where. And you'll be like, oh, it's too many people. I got to get your terms. I'll bring it back home.
But I worked at hospice. I worked in the NICU. I worked at...
When the last time you used your nursing degree?
It doesn't matter. That's my person. That's me as a character. I put years into college and chose nursing as a profession.
Okay, but if people change, people change.
Listen, did you hear that? because Candy asked her, when is the last time you use your nursing license? But Kim was bragging about, I spent years in college, and I worked in the NICU. I worked in hospice. Why can't she go back to doing that? Now, I can imagine that she probably let her nursing license lapse, but go and do the necessary things that you need to do in order to get your license back up and running so that you can go and get a freaking real job. Because to feel that you deserve to be on television because you were on television for all of these years and it's just not looking like it used to look anymore, what are you going to do? But I feel like some of these people like her, where they just get so comfortable and honestly entitled, where they feel like they deserve to be on television and getting a reality show check, they can never see themselves going back to doing that type of work. But yet she was bragging, pretty much low-key bragging, and just being incensed that Candy would think that she would not go to Africa and be in an orphanage when she loves children and she worked in the NICU and she did this and she did that. And again, this is what she's saying. We don't really know if she really did those things because that's her word. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's a lie, but it is questionable when some people really thought that she was actually working either as a stripper or she worked in a strip club. And she may have done both. It's possible. But there's a nursing shortage right now. Kim, I'm quite sure that they would love to have you back and you could make some pretty decent money. No, you may not be getting those reality show checks like you used to get, but there's nothing wrong with pivoting your lifestyle for the sake of trying to save yourself. And right now, that's what Kroy is trying to do. And that's why he doesn't want to be with her anymore. And he wants to live separate and apart from her, as well as sell that mansion that she bragged about when it was first reported that it was going into foreclosure, and she was calling everybody who was speaking about it idiots and effing a-holes. And do you think I would allow my house that I put millions and millions and millions of dollars into to go into foreclosure? Yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.